Hey, welcome to Mocktail Mondays, straight from Happiness Bar. So, this is something new I'm doing. Basically what I want to do is, I've got some mocktails from each menu kinda, and I know I got about 4 in this spring menu, so every so often, it's not going to be every Monday, but whenever I have one that kind of pairs up and matches, I'm going to drop the mocktail, probably the Monday before, or maybe after. We'll see. I'm gonna think about that. Anyways, I'm gonna be dropping mocktails every so often on a Monday to give all you out there trying to abstain a little something to sip on. So this mocktail, it's made with strawberries, tarragon, it's made with lemon juice, it's made with yogurt, touch of saline solution. This thing is topped off a little bit of soda and tonic water. This mocktail is called H.S.T. So for all you Hunter S. Thompson lover and fans out there, this cocktail menu is for you. All of my cocktails and mocktails are going to be named in ode to Hunter S. Thompson, hence the H.S.T, baby. All right, so the build for the H.S.T mocktail is 1.5 ounces of that Strawberry-Tarragon syrup, 1.5 ounces of lemon juice, 1/4 ounce of yogurt that's shaken, that's double strained, that's served over ice, and that's going to be topped with a 50-50 blend of soda and tonic water. And that's going to be garnished with some strawberry slices in the drink and a sprig of tarragon on top of the mocktail. All right, so with all that great information, let's go ahead and jump into the prep work. Tools you're gonna need for the prep. You're gonna need a cutting board. You're gonna need a knife. You're gonna need a kitchen scale, something that can weigh out grams. You're going to need a citrus juicer. You're going to need a vegetable juicer. You're gonna need a pot. You're gonna need a bar spoon or something to stir with. You're gonna need a mesh basket strainer. And you're gonna need some sealable storage containers. All right, so that first bit of prep we gotta do is we gotta make that strawberry and tarragon syrup. Get some fresh strawberries. I got some awesome organic strawberries here from the store today. They smell fantastic. They're so fragrant. And what I want to do, I'm gonna have to juice these, right? Because I need to get strawberry juice. So basically, the recipe for our strawberry tarragon syrup is 250 grams of strawberry juice, 250 grams of sugar, and 12.5 grams of tarragon. So in order to juice these, I'm gonna cut the stems off these and cut them up small enough to where I can juice them. And yeah, so we're just gonna cut them up just like so. Cut the little tips off, make a nice pretty line. And we wanna keep a few of these guys to garnish with, right? So we'll keep a handful aside so we can make our garnishes for the cocktail. I don't know about you guys, man, but I am a huge Hunter S. Thompson fan, man. I love all the books and the writings and everything he did, man. It's such a cool person to like read his work and stuff like that. And the movies are pretty dope too, man. I mean, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, obviously. What's the one with Bill Murray? Where the Buffalo Roam, I think it is. Hilarious movies. If you haven't seen them, I highly suggest it. All right, so I'm gonna keep these here, and I'm gonna start by juicing these strawberries up, and we'll go from there. If I gotta cut a few more, I'll cut a few more. And I'll say it again, guys, if you don't have one of these juicers, highly suggest it. Whether you use it for cocktails, mocktails, we use it for just juicing shit at home, it's awesome. You can get it for like 50 bucks on Amazon. They're pretty cool, right? So this one in particular, I think I can fit the whole strawberries. Sweet. I'm just gonna turn it on for my soft fruit, because this one's not really necessary for hard fruit. And we're just gonna press these bad boys through. All right, so we got our strawberries juice. I'm gonna grab my scale, and I'm gonna grab a storage container. All right, we're gonna place this on the scale, zero out that scale, weigh out your strawberry juice. All right, got our 250 grams. We're gonna add that into the pot. All right, next, grab another container, make sure that scale's still zeroed out, and you're gonna weigh out your 250 grams of sugar. 250 grams of sugar, add that to the pot with your strawberry juice, and you can place that same container right back on the scale. Last thing we gotta do is weigh out our 12.5 grams of tarragon. Just gonna throw the whole tarragon right in there. All right, got 12.5 grams. So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna also just add that into the pot, Maybe actually before I do, I'm just gonna break them up a little bit. Hey, that way rubbing them in my hands releases the oils a little more, and it also breaks it down so that way it touches all the syrup with more surface contact. And we're gonna set the rest of our tarragon aside here because we're gonna be using that for garnish, so don't get rid of it. And let's go ahead and turn our burner on to a medium-high heat, and we're just gonna give this a stir, mixing all the sugar in, all the tarragon, make sure it's well incorporated. And what we wanna do is we wanna bring this up to just about a boil, allow all that sugar to dissolve. Once the sugar's dissolved, we can take it off the heat, and we'll let that cool with the tarragon in the syrup, so that way the tarragon really infuses nice, and we get all that flavor from the tarragon. Now, while I'm waiting on that, a couple things. Take the rest of my strawberries here, and I just want to slice these up for a garnish. Grab a container, and just like before, I'm going to take the ends off because I don't want the green leafy part. So we're just going to cut those off. I'm just going to cut little 1/4 inch slices of strawberry, and we can put it in our container here to set aside for later. Alright, so we got some nice sliced strawberries here. We're gonna set those aside for a garnish. Alright, so the other thing, while we got this going, I'm gonna go ahead and get my lemons juiced and cut. So as always, guys, I know we've gone over this a ton. Obviously, cut your lemons in half, juice them up, and real quick, my syrup's come to a boil, so I'm just gonna turn that off the heat, give it a little stir to cool it, and then we're just gonna let that cool for a bit in the pot before we strain out that tarragon. So back to juicing our big, voluptuous lemons. These are juicy boys. Lemons, juiced, and as always, double strain them, right? So, strain once through your basket strainer. Get all of that pulp out of there. Strain it a second time. All right. And we grab a lid and label and date. Lemon juice good for 2 days. Throw it out on the 3rd day. Our lemons, juice, we'll set that aside. Let me get this cutting board out of the way. I don't need it anymore. Syrup is looking good. Strawberry-Tarragon syrup. Let me grab my basket strainer. Now that this is cooled down enough, and we're just gonna strain that tarragon out of our syrup, man. But look how bright and beautiful this syrup is. God, I love it, man. The smell of strawberry syrup, tarragon, that hint of tarragon in the air right now, just screams springtime. Label and date everything, everything, everything. Your fridge will stay more organized. You'll know the life of everything, and you'll never keep nothing longer than you need. I would say your shelf life on this, guys, you're good. Say you're probably good up to 2 weeks refrigerated on this, even though it's cooked in with sugar. That strawberry is such a fresh piece of produce. I wouldn't keep it any longer than 2 weeks, personally. We've labeled, we've dated, we've got a lid. Guys, we got our strawberry-tarragon syrup done. We got our lemon juice done. That is all our prep work today for the H.S.T, baby. So let's just jump into making our mocktail this Monday. So this is gonna be a shaken mocktail. So first thing we're gonna need is our shaker tin. And we're gonna need our jigger. We're also gonna need our glassware. So to start, we need 1.5 ounces of our lemon juice. Boom. And we need 1.5 ounces of our strawberry-tarragon syrup. Boom. Need 1/4 ounce of our yogurt. Next, we're gonna need some ice. Ice that shaker tin all the way to the top, and make sure we ice our glassware up nice. Seal this bad boy up and shake for 12 seconds as always. "12 seconds. Crack that container. Grab both our Hawthorne and our basket strainer. And we are gonna just strain that cocktail up. Come on. Or that mocktail, actually. It's non-alcoholic. The H.S.T. Very much unlike the actual Hunter S. Thompson. But that's okay. I hope he would appreciate the artistry in which we are creating here. All right, guys, let's top that off with a 50-50 blend of soda and tonic water. And we're gonna throw in, drop those ones, a few of these strawberries for garnish. Grab our bar spoon and give that a nice little stir. And lastly, I got my nice tarragon here that we used for the syrup. I'm gonna find a piece that I like, and we are just going to throw it just right down in the cocktail, you know, just like so. All right, and there you have it, guys, the H.S.T mocktail. All right, let's taste. Another way. Definitely get heavy strawberry on the nose, a little bit of that tarragon as well. Wow. Nice creaminess from the yogurt, great acid from that lemon juice, and this strawberry, man, holy shit. I want to sip this all springtime long. Honestly, I know we got the cocktail version, but this, you can make this and just add some vodka or tequila or something to it. It's almost like a fancy strawberry lemonade mocktail you could turn into a cocktail. This is awesome. This is really refreshing and bright. Fresh strawberries, lemon juice, tarragon, bubbles. How could you go wrong? This is the H.S.T, baby. I don't want to put it down. And this is the all-new Mocktail Monday. It's not every Monday, but it's some Mondays. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you made it along with me, that's awesome. If you wrote it down for a later date, awesome as well. I feel like I got cocktail going all down my big beard right now. Guys, let me know how you're liking everything. And hey, as always, become regular somewhere. Become a regular at your local watering hole. Best way to support local business. Become a regular here at Happiness Bar. Liking, commenting, subscribing. Hit that bell if you want notifications. We're gonna start having some mocktails every once in a while on Mondays, so keep an eye. But we definitely got cocktails every Friday at 3 p.m. So check it out. And yeah, as always, stay happy, everyone. Tasty. Thank you.